In honoring Black History Month, we're focusing on the past, present, and future of Seattle's historically black neighborhood.
The Central District has changed significantly due to gentrification, but Fox 13's Frankie Thompson shows us one local group that's working to restore black culture to the neighborhood.
What's going on, Jalen?
A familiar face in what feels like an unfamiliar place.
It's a lot of change.
Seattle's Central District is not the same neighborhood as KY King Garrett remembers it.
I used to live right across the street right there.
Boxy homes and businesses, dubbed as Lego block developments, now stand in the place that was once the home of the soul of the city's historically black community. The neighborhood's population was nearly 75% black in the 1970s. Today, it's just over 15%.
The black community basically being nearly completely displaced.
Displacing business owners and families due to gentrification.
There was a time when, people really were just like, man, we really lost everything, and there's no future for us, and I think Africatown not accepting that future and saying that, no, we've been here, our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents, they have blood, sweat, and tears, and they shaped this, they contributed to the city, and we can build on the legacy of that.
A legacy that is now taking shape and vibrancy with the help of Africatown Community Land Trust.
If you look at the other buildings on these corners, they don't look like this. We see the businesses that are coming, Jerk Shack, you see Art Noir, you see Miss Helen's coming back to the community.
Garrett, the president and CEO, says Africatown is putting its mission into motion by acquiring, developing, and stewarding land to restore black culture in Seattle.
We're seeing a renaissance in the community, that's connected to a lot of the work that we've been doing, so it's very promising.
A promise fulfilled here at the old Fire Station 6, now named after William Gross, the pioneer of the Central District. At one time, this was the only place in Seattle where black people could join the fire department. Africatown turned it into an innovation hub where young people can explore technology and creativity. A shining example of Africatown's mission and fulfilling the vision William Gross had when he developed this neighborhood back in 1882.
Once he had bought this 12 acres of land in the Central District from Henry Yesler, he began to partition his land off for other, blacks to settle, and that's what established this as a black community. So his legacy is really one of making space.
Making space is how Africatown is reclaiming this neighborhood and its legacy.
We want to see, more cranes, building things for us to have a future, in this community and in this city.
A new site led by black architects, contractors, designers, and workers. This will be Africatown's headquarters, in addition to more than 120 affordable housing units, retail, and event space.
I know a lot of people are exhausted by the Lego blocks, right? And so, again, bringing some of the uniqueness of our culture. What's going on, Rob? I saw you put that on. You good? I'm good. You out here?
I'm good. Yes, sir.
It's good to see you.
You guys
yeah, we played football, went to Madrona, what I'm saying? Everywhere together,
Bringing back familiar faces to rebuild and reclaim a familiar place.
It's about being seen, being visible, not being made to be invisible. It should never be as if our community was never here. And that's what we saw happening was an erasure, and now we see, a different trajectory being taken on this corner, and if it can happen on this corner, it can happen on another corner, and that's the goal.
Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.